Instead of welcoming guests on her tour buses or taking convention delegates on restaurant trips,
have a great weekend. Bye.
Teresa Nemitz is desperately trying to keep her drivers and guides employed and her business afloat by boxing and delivering Wisconsin-made goods.
We're not doing any tours. Americans are just not comfortable with traveling right now. Creating care packages is about breaking even and keeping our staff on board.
What was supposed to be a phenomenal year for her company, Milwaukee Food and City Tours, has now forced her to overhaul her business model.
2020 was the year of Milwaukee, and we were excited for really the best financial year that we ever were going to have.
Nemitz had hoped tens of thousands of visitors flocking to the city during the Democratic National Convention would boost her bottom line.
We immediately had put 60 or 70 different public tours on the calendar alone, and we knew that we would have requests for private tours and for bus rentals.
But as the number of COVID-19 cases rose in the U.S., organizers first delayed the convention, then shifted to virtual programming, until finally in early August, former Vice President Joe Biden announced he would not travel to Milwaukee to accept his party's nomination as president. There will be no convention goers spending money in Milwaukee, a city known for brewing beer and a state known for cheesemaking.
As disappointed as I am that we can't show off the city, our priorities have to be on helping people get their lives back in order. And that means working our way through the COVID-19 crisis.
For Teresa Nemitz, 2020 went from great to grim in a matter of days.
Did you have a box or puffs or both?
A box.
And she is not alone. Everything from hotels to restaurants to taxi companies stand to lose significant income.
The $200 million in economic impact is no longer going to be here. Also, there is an economic impact of the media value of an event like that, and that number is probably a lot higher than $200 million.
Claire Koenig works with Visit Milwaukee, one of the organizations that helped the city bid to host the convention. Like all of America, Milwaukee's economy was slammed by the pandemic even before the gala gathering was canceled.
In what has already been an incredibly devastating year, it's more heartbreak. But I do think everyone understands that you cannot put anything above the health and safety of locals and of attendees.
Koenig says Visit Milwaukee is adapting, producing a series of online videos to showcase the city virtually, and is exploring purchases for TV commercials promoting Milwaukee during primetime convention coverage. Koenig says her group is also looking forward.
There is great hope that we can bring a political convention here the next cycle.
The DNC really, I think, is a once-in-a-lifetime situation, and I just don't know what the future is for Milwaukee to host that convention in the future.
Nemitz says her focus now is on getting through the worst of the pandemic, but hopes one day her business will benefit if Milwaukee gets the opportunity to host another convention. Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.